Shields uses his pace. Lewis hangs on to that one. 15 metres out. Going for the banana here. This for goal number 5. Out on the full. Just 3 minutes to go. McKenzie kicks it out of the back 50. It's a foot race to get this one.
Another goal here, and this game could be well and truly over.
McAvoy guides it down. The bounce made it tough for... Burgoyne got hands to it.
Let him up, well.
My ball, says the umpire. McAvoy gets onto the ball. Ball up in the centre square. Thumped clear. Shields releases it under pressure. Finds a way around the tackler. He heads for home. Kick on the way. Hawthorn, but 63.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement. The Hawks are winning plenty of the ball at the moment, and it's allowing them to create plenty. Wow!
50 metres from home. He decides to go for home. It's going to be close. Segler celebrating hard. Hawthorn starting to exert some dominance now. They lead 75-6.
It hasn't always been...
Centre bounce. McAvoy gets it down. Outruns the tackler. Pushes through with power. Manages to get it onto the boot. Strong mark in the contest. Karlov moves it now. Hill with an easy mark. Gets a quick kick away. Gunston made a meal of that one. Manages to get a hand to it. McKenzie unable to lay the tackle. Drifts wide to go through for a behind.
You'll have to do better than that.
Deciding where to go with the kick in. A chance to reload the attack now. Goes through for a behind. Hawthorn beginning to apply.
That's a big let off there.
Looking to bring it back into play. Karlov plays on. Got boot to ball. Marks now and can send it back. Piofalo lines up from long range. He goes for broke. Looks okay off the boot. That kick goes offline.
Now they've got to set up and fight. Hawthorn lead the contested possession at the moment, and they're converting that lead into scoreboard pressure.
Unsure of their next move. Only a minute and a half. 50 metres from home. Kick will be from a 45-degree angle. Segler with the shot. On its way. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. That's 2. They get around.
That goal will...
Umpire ready to resume play. One down by McAvoy. Found a way to keep balance. What a huge kick. Lewis runs after this one. Well collected. Picks up the loose ball. O'Brien was taken high. Converting these opportunities. 40 metres out. He might kick a goal. The kick towards goal. Celebrating.
Some great ball move.
Back in the middle. Time drying up with only a minute to go.
Thank you, I'll have it.
Ball up in the centre square.
It's just smashing out there at the moment, and it could get worse.
It'll be a free kick for that. Brown elects to kick it long. Good mark and looks to send it back. A thumping kick from Henderson. The boundary line wins this race. Ball tossed back in. Guided down nicely by McAvoy.
My footy.
Now we've got a ball up. McAvoy won it down. Marshall couldn't stick the tackle. Gets around the imaginary opponent. Takes off now. Shields gets it away under pressure. Scoops up the ball. With the ball now. Doing well to intercept that kick. Tips it towards half forward. Bruce couldn't hang on to the ball. Collects the loose ball. And the boundary line wins. Ball over the boundary line. Toss back into play. McAvoy does well. It's half-time. What have you got to say, Gaz?
The Hawks have had a solid first half and will look to show more of the same in the second.
What do you make of it all, Gaz?
Hawthorn have created more turnovers than the opposition. It's creating perceived pressure and allowing them to win the ball back.
Thanks for that, Gary. It's half-time, and no doubt the coaches will want to have a chat to their teams about their first half performance. Players back on the field to begin the second half. We resume hostilities. McAvoy slaps it away. Advances through the tackle, practicing some fancy moves. Narrowly avoids the tackle. Umpire circle. Hill goes the long option. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
Looks like the ball will be coming back. Frawley opts to play on. Does well to cut off the kick. 30 metres from home. Loney shouldn't miss from here.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 1. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. Gets
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
back in the middle. Has the rucks go at it. Wins the ruck duel. Here's Mitchell. Gives the old don't argue. Lewis gets on the end of this. 4 goals to his name so far. Looking for a 5th.
They're looking.
Back with another centre bounce. Marshall won the hit out. He gets his hands on the footy. Shields kicks in heavy traffic. A solid mark from Puopolo. He gives it a ride. Hawthorn happy about that one. Gets his first. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. We're back in the middle to resume play. 1 it down. Marshall there to mop up.
I'll have it.
Ball up in the centre square.
I hate to say it, Hutto, but this game is over.
Picks up the loose ball. Had plenty of the ball. Tips it towards half forward. Good mark and looks to send it back. Decides to kick. Doesn't hold on to the mark. Gunston not getting much of it, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Mitchell took his eyes off the ball. Stratton pushes through with power. Kicks out of the congestion. He gets above the crowd. The kick goes out on the full from Gunston. Moves it by foot. He has to hold on to those. Puopolo pushes his opponent off with one hand. He's got the football now. Brown is streaming past and gets the footy. That kick goes out on the full. A spearing kick from Jones. Gunston does well to mark. Can he put it through? No issues with that drop punt. That will settle his...
It's great to watch, Hutto.
We're back in motion. Punched away. Dunstan finds possession.
Right footy.
The umpire will ball it up. Guides it down. Gains some territory. Chose to kick it. Shields sends the drop punt on its way for another goal. His teammates rush over. The Hawks have 4 on the trot. 102 points the difference.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
The umpire set the bounce to restart the game.
Hawthorn are getting first use from their ruckman.
Dunstan struggling to run at the moment. Ends up with Geary. Geary kicks the ball deep. Off hands. Hanbury gains some territory. Gathered by Membry.
Thank you, I'll have it.
We'll get a ball up on the wing.
Well, this game is really getting out of hand. Hawthorn are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
A good mark under the circumstances.
The Hawks just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Runs out of room and will get a throw in. Ball back into play. Taps it down. With the ball is Stratton. Picked up now. Burgoyne couldn't snaffle it. Picking it up was Geary. Wins the ruck duel. Wins the race to the ball. The free kick. Keeps moving. With a driving kick. The loose ball crosses the boundary. Ball over the line. Thrown in now. Just dismisses his opponent. Segler brushes off the tackle. Fought hard to get a handball away. The clock ticks down. Only 90 seconds left.
Really good mark.
He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. Segler just not good enough with that kick. Brown assessing the options. Plays onto himself. Got boot to ball. Takes a simple grab. Might be too far out to score. Going for goal number one. The kick towards goal. Scully in.
He knew that was home.
The game is back underway. Clears the contest.
Thank you, guys, I'll have it.
We'll get a ball up.
There's not too much going on out there at the moment.
Just a minute to go. Sinclair collects it. Stratton flew high, but didn't hold on. Umpire calls for the ball. Won the hit out. Put his body on the line. Shields collects the loose ball. Good body work to win the mark. Couldn't take it. Segler sees off Steele. Got plenty on the kick. Looks like the ball will be coming back.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark.
Out of bounds in the pocket. The umpire will throw it back in. McAvoy got the tap. Gathers it now. Clark kicks hurriedly. He wins the ball in the air. That's a massive kick. O'Brien couldn't keep his hands on it. Pushes off the tackler. Gives a don't argue. Ross picks up the loose ball. Going for distance with the kick. Spent that one before he earned it. Gaz, what are your thoughts after the third term?
Hawthorn will be looking to not only hold their lead, but they want to put